Okay. Leafy Pew, go and have a quick chat. Go talk with John. Meanwhile, yes, cubes can fly. Could you go change your equipment color? I need to pull people's mood up. We'll have a dance party shortly. That lifts spirits for quite some time. All right, apparel policy, set to favorite color, set to favorite color. Ideal. A lot of people really like green in this colony, I've noticed. Quite a few people really like the color green. If you accept them, they become loyal to you. Wolf Knighter, no, that's not the case. They will temporarily join. But at any point, a mysterious stranger can decide that they're... Unless you have exacting knowledge of this particular, the occultist one, a mysterious stranger can decide that their purpose has been fulfilled in your colony and leave. On good terms, but they decide to leave. We've had it happen many, many times. Nothing goes wrong. They just decide that their work here is done. And if that happens, we have to basically capture them. It's the only way to get them. The mangled stranger stares at you with empty eyes and speaks in a broken voice. He claims to have escaped from a terrible cult and begs to join your colony. He is deeply knowledgeable about all things related to the void. He can study unnatural phenomena faster than any other, and will also teach others when he gets the chance. He may be very useful, but you also sense there is something John is not telling you. Escaped a terrible cump, but is joining a great cult. I agree. Allow John to join. Welcome, John. Oh, you've got a tentacle arm. I didn't notice that. Welcome, John. I'm your tentacle arm. But you have no hands on the other side. Oh, well, good lord. What on earth? And you've got no eyes, I think. No eyes. Eyes, no eyes. Okay, you're a very interesting one, John. Very interesting one. Not gonna lie. You're gonna be a bit of a. You're gonna be a bit of a hard one to really get attached to. However, you like mining, which is always good. You can help with cleaning. And you're at the very least good with research. What the heck am I going to equip you with though, John? Giving you a gun would be a bloody risky move. Risky move. And yet, here we are. And I have no reason not to give you a gun. I feel. No particular reason, anyway. Alright. Right, we haven't even begun on that work yet, which is a shame. We'll get there, though, I think. In the meanwhile... I think it's time for a conversion ceremony. Yeah. Got a 71% chance. Let's make it happen. I want to see what you say. Leafy Pew spoke about the rightness of belonging to our great cult, and offered thoughts on the rightness of belonging to our great cult. Are you listening, John? You should be listening, John, by the way. Pay attention, John. Leafy Pew discussed mankind's history and how not being a member of our great cult, the blood machines were inevitable, and offered thoughts on fear and safety and how you should fear not being a part of our cult, but if you're a part of our cult, you should feel safe. And offered further thoughts on this, expanding on what you should be afraid of and how you should feel safe. And talked about love and hate, loving our great cult and hating those who are not in our great cult. And described love and hate and what those feelings actually are. Spoke about the future of mankind and how eventually everyone will see the rightness of being a part of our great cult. And talked about joining and belonging to our great cult. And they discussed the wrongness of apostasy. Oh no! Why did you have to end with apostasy? All you had to do was say, our church, great. I mean, our cult, great. That's all it was. But instead you had to say, well, once you're a member of the cult, if you ever leave, we're going to be mean to you. That's not the way you sell it. Leafy Pew, I expected more of you. Their certainty went up because of this. Damn it. We're just not being lucky right now, are we? Not being lucky at all. Oh, yes, Q's. Oh, yes, Q's complies going back to their work. They were too preoccupied with their own social skills and not the conversation. Yeah, they're like, hey, I leveled up. Did everyone notice how leveled up I am? It was great. Bet you wish you could level up like me. Well, that's going to be an issue because that's really going to put you in a foul mood. John's just playing the drums with his tentacle arm. I imagine he's quite good at playing the drums with the tentacle arm. Well, that is actually going to suck for a while. No mistake. I'm going to let you go to sleep. Poison BL, thank you ever so much for that gift to Peter Pete, who's now a member of our great cult. Where is John gonna sleep? Oh, John's already... Oh, nice. Actually, yeah, that's pretty good. That works out quite well for us. But yeah, that would have been amazing to have pulled Silas on board, but quick, they're incapable of being. Oh man. I was gonna say. You're actually not bad at melee. It's just they're much better at it. So I think we need to send Citria to deal with this one. Where is Citria? Actually, I could send Infern. Could you just drop this? And then go fisticuffs with them. Thank you. Now go and equip. And if you could just capture them. Thank you. How you doing? You're fine. I actually want you to be out of that vac suit if you could, but how close are you to being recruited? Quite close, actually. We shouldn't have too much to struggle with there. Right. Once you're able to, I would love it if you'd go and just make sure that your clothing is the right color. Fairly certain it's not. That'll lift your spirits a little bit more as well. Come on. Okay, nice. And we're back to researching death rest, which we are actually really going to need soon. Well, I say soon. How long? Should death rest in 19 days, but Silas... actually, no, we're okay. We're okay in that regard. Fair enough. I was expecting that to be a lot worse, but it's not. This I am happy with. Crete, what are you currently working on? You're installing the last of the shelves. That's okay. That's actually good, because it'll allow people to haul things in. Yeah. That's looking so much nicer now. But probably shouldn't have these bringing in... You're allowed to store the hay, but don't store the foods. Swap the hay across. That's fine. I will unlink this one. Clear all. The only thing I want stored there is hay. That one's meat, that one's meat, that one's hay. And this is storing it as important. They should all be important, realistically. Whereas all of these should just be preferred, yeah. Okay. I think, given that you're constantly causing us issues, it's time that we borrowed a right lung. That's a lie. It's not going to be borrowed. We're not going to give it back. Alright, let's see how you do, Kakatushi. Success. Marvelous. Right. Add bill. Install right lung. Look at them all. Are you the best person for doing this work? No, I'm going to say Kakatsushi should be. I want to make sure the actual best person in the colony is taking care of that. Oh, there we go. New recruit. Immediately want you in soldier. Okay. Our dirt mole is on board. I come back at an interesting time. I see log back in, zoomed in on removing someone's lungs. Oh, what? But I need them. And they don't. Not as much as we need them. Actually, one of the better wardens we have, interestingly. Help with hauling. Oh dear. John tried to convert Infern Dragon to his idealism. This led to a social fight. Good. Well done, Infern Dragon. Don't let John tell you what to do. Remain true. Yaskis can fly. Promise compassion to Amaya and asked her to join. Amaya has accepted and joined Yaskis can fly. We need 2 new names, I'm suddenly realized. But let's find out first. Darkest Dodo, are you going to survive this? Yes. Ah, yes. The uninspiring speech is -4. God damn, that hurts. That was not a good time to have that. Alright, well, either way. We need some names. So, the Wheel of Names. Behold, its many names. We shall spin it twice. Weird Morningstar. Well done. You will be getting John. I guess kind of makes sense. There we go. And then the second name. This one for Amaya. Captain Headcrab. There's definitely a name. Okay. There we go. Thank you very much, Wheel, for your wisdom. Right. Your last name is Dolomite. I love that. All right, Weird Morningstar, what is the work that you do? You're pretty much... yeah, you're actually more interested in mining than Captain Haircrab is, interestingly. Okay, so I need to select some primary jobs for a few people. Silas is going to be... Well, actually, there's no real job here that they're that good at. Which is a bit of a shame. We've got very few people who don't have any job to be their priority. Kind of tempted to give them a priority hauling job. It seems weird to give a Sanguiphage that job, but... because it doesn't get better. Maybe I could have them research. But I feel like... yeah, I'm going to be honest. If there's no other task that you're particularly great at, then it's going to be one of these. Weird Morningstar, you... I feel it makes sense for you to be a primary researcher. But in this instance, you would normally be a primary dark studies, just we don't do that yet. So primary researcher is, and Captain Headcrab, clearly primary miner. So, you shall be scientist. Actually, do we have others that are that have that role? Builder, precept, sage, farmer, doctor, crafter, warden, crafter, researcher. Let's change that up a little bit. Because you might be a scientist in multiple ways. You're not just researching. You might be doing dark study. Doctor, scientist, and then finally miner. There we go. Okay, I think maybe doing a Dance of Hollow Voices would be wise. We've got a good chance of this being an amazing one. Let's do it. Let's do a certain something just to lift people's spirits, because, wow, the last couple of things have been rough. Also, that shouldn't be held open anymore, because that goes up to the outside. Maybe that could be held open. An unforgettable Dance of Hollow Voices. The dancers forgot themselves in the music and the experience brought everyone together. Plus 16 mood for 6 days. That's huge. And plus 2 to development points. That was good. That was exactly what we need. That's going to give us a little bit more time to finish this. And hopefully we can get there, but never know. To achieve that, though, I'm very much going to need to go out and grab a bunch of sandstone. Bring that in. Hopefully they will start hauling that soon. We will see. Got many other things to do. Many other things to do, but it'll happen. I'm going to say that all of the... fact... No. If I give you a vac suit, it's for a reason. And it's not going to be just random soldiery. Looks like we are working on a uranium... Have we got any uranium maces? No, not yet. I'll see how that stacks up against the Thrumbo Horn. But there's a good chance it won't stack up particularly well. More food. Praise be. You know what? We've got way too much food now. This is rare. This is so rare. But we really do. So instead... These I will allow to be food going forward, but not the others. Because we're drowning in food. And the problem is that that's hurting us a bit. Well, 1.2 days before I can try and convert Silas again. We are now producing lots of pemmican, which is fantastic because we definitely want that. Where possible, I would like it very much. For the time being, actually, as well. We're in a bit of a rough situation, so maybe making some nice meals. You know, it's been a while. How about we make some nice meals? We could even go all the way up to lavish. Let's not keep them there, but sure, lavish meal, cook. Cook until you have 10 lavish meals. Pause when it's lower than 5. Only a very good cook is allowed to do these ones, though. Do we have a cook of that skill? Yes, we do. Okay. Gary, welcome on in, mate. Hello, welcome, Raiders. Welcome to us pretending that the women in our colony are not having their brains slowly melted by evil thoughts. Were you playing more RimWorld today? And if so, how's your colony going? Here we go, chat. There is a shout out for Gary. If you're already following our good friend Gary, then please do go ahead and click on that follow button. Well done, chat. Flying the colors. Yeah, we got some Vaxstone and are holding on so far. Oh, well done. Well done indeed. Very well done, actually. Do I feel that someone here deserves an upgrade? Kinda do, actually, yeah. How am I going to do this? Gonna cancel that. Gonna put this over here. Infinite Dragon's nightstand can go there, and then I will have their armor stand there. They can keep their excellent bed, because why not? We are making some progress now towards Death Rest. We've got quite a lot more people here, actually. But one of the big things to pay attention to is the fact that we have 2 sanguiphages, which is quite nice, I feel. Shooting 11. Good, good, good. We're going to need to get you a better room then, because you are greedy. Yeah. Problem here is I'm not really sure how easily I'm going to be able to make it that good. I think to achieve that, I'm going to have to pop... Yeah, I'm going to have to probably swap these rooms around. Which is an issue, because that is quite nice. You know what? Maybe I should just have this in the ritual hall. I can't put it there, apparently. Can do it with that one, though. Right, we're going to break that down. What are you? Could you come and take care of that for me, quickly? Then I'm going to need a bunch of these things done. So let's prioritize it. And then I'm going to give this rune... Oh, no. Sunlight sensitivity? Dirt mole. Dirt mole. I'm going to treat Captain Headcrab as a... the same way I treat Thalandra, basically a night owl. Because it'll greatly decrease the odds. And Satria as well. It's going to decrease the odds of them being out and about doing stuff in the day in the sunlight. For dirt moles, yeah. Yeah, they've got UV sensitivity. So, and in fact, they've got it worse than sanguiphages. Intense UV sensitivity. They really don't like being outside. In fact, what I might do is even say that... Oh, see, the problem is my dirt moles are good at mining. So I don't really want to tell them they're not allowed outside. I just need to really try and prevent them spending much time outside when they do. Okay, well done. That's like the 3rd time they've had a crisis of belief at this point. Oh, you just had a divorce, did you? Oh, I'm sorry. Wop wop. To clarify, that wop wop. God, that sounds like I'm such a dick. Not a real life divorce. It was a divorce in their RimWorld colony. Good lord. That's going to get clipped. Oh, you had a divorce. Wop wop. Oh my god. Why? Now we know where you stand. Shut up. Okay, this is going to be given to Captain Headcrab because I believe... Oh, actually, isn't it? Oh, yeah, Captain Headcrab is the one that's really greedy for an impressive room. So, assign Captain Headcrab. And this gets assigned to Silas. There we go. It's now dropped, actually. So I'm going to need to do something about that being a nicer room. How about a marble plant pot? There we go. I think that should make... Once they check, they should see... Oh, does it actively have to be impressive? Oh, it might do, actually. That's kind of nice. Okay, we'll do what we can. Everyone else just deals with concrete, but you need impressive. Good lord. Aavak, don't you know by now that whenever you tell us to shut up, we specifically start to talk more? Yeah. That's on me. I should have realized that by now. Let's see what we can do. We've only got a couple of days with that unforgettable dance ceremony will last, though. And we've got like 17 days on the conversion ritual, 17 days on the leader speech. We've got a long while before I can do anything else. Which sucks. How is your... I really do need that to be gone. Got 0.3 hours and done. Right. Need you to try again. If you're lucky, maybe it would have been great if you hadn't woken them up. But oh well. Big sats. I can but convert them. Everything gets a bit easier. Oh, I didn't actually mean for you to kill all the plants off. Oh, well. I guess that's happening now, but... 9 in intellectual. Very nice. Despite the fact we've got a medium psychic droner on the map, it's relatively calm. To be honest, it might be the presence of the droner that's keeping Randy from doing other things. I don't know. Right now, we are definitely at a position where we can afford to spend some time. But you're not going to be happy out here, are you? So why are we out here? You're hauling. There. Kind of need that done if I'm honest. It would be wonderful if there was some way of like having a conditional restriction on where they could go. That would be amazing. You know what? Given that, I'm going to say that Captain Haircrab, you primarily clean, because cleaning is only done in the base. Hauling is not as great of a task for you. Oh, wait, my bad. I should have told everyone that they could switch over to... Right, I want to go for the people who are most likely to be negative... Yeah, the ones who are going to be negatively affected. I'll allow them to have the... is it... Lavish. Okay. Okay, Kagutsushi. Actually, quite a few women here, to be fair. There we are. Another birth? What is the nutrients like in here? Quite a lot lower than they need to be. Once we've killed off a couple of the animals, though, that should get a little bit better. Group of travelers passing by. At this stage, as long as I can maintain our mood despite the drone, we might even be able to wait for... You're going to consume a lot. Why are the lavish meals over here? Not in here. Ungood. I'm going to unlink this one in particular. And I'm going to change its storage to important. Good. Clear all. Don't allow rotten. Only allow meals. That's it. I'm going to unlink this one. Clear all. Only allow pemmican. Darker soda. Let me have a look at your needs now. Medium favorite color. A lavish meal is 12. Wow. Okay, 12 points there. That is pretty amazing. I had no idea that they were that effective. We do need a large freezer, sadly. Yeah. It's been that way for a little while. Could technically do it right now. If I were to do this. And then bump these back a bit. And then move that up by 2. It would give me room enough to have a walkway and then an extra row of shells behind. Probably worth it. Other things I would like to do, totemic slabs or animalist slabs. Do we benefit from totemic as well? Yeah, animalist or totemic. Oh wow, totemic tile. Didn't even know that was a thing. Let's get those in here, as that will greatly improve their overall mood in this room. And a totemic tile here and here. Not expensive, but worth it, I think. Graph core. Oh, it's starting to detect graph cores now. Nice. Yeah, lavish is good after raid food to stave off tantrum spirals. That is a very fair point. I agree. Extremely resource intensive, though. Oh, there we go. Death rest is done. Now we can get back to basic grav tech. Oh, we needed that. I was getting worried. Right, in the meanwhile then. I'm not sure how many... how much... How I can even tell how many tiles their death rest capacity. Oh wait, it'll be in here, won't it? Right. This determines how many death rest buildings a person can connect to while death resting. Each death rest building confers a special benefit, so it's better to be able to connect to more of them. Death rest capacity will be increased with death rest capacity serums. Okay, I'm gonna make these the death rest rooms. Right, human gym pump. This blood refining pump increases the amount of hemogen a death resting person can store in their body. It must be connected to a death rest casket. Blah, blah, blah. We've got the hemogen amplifier. Leaves a death rest in a hemogen amplified state, so they gain more hemogen from any hemogen source. Using a gland probe and a blood analyzer, it links with the death resting person, stimulating hemogen glands. Got the glucozoid pump. This device allows a death rester to move faster after death rest is complete. It pumps the body with extra muscle signaling factors while cleaning waste products from muscle tissue. The effect lasts until the individual death rests again. Got the psychofluid pump. This device enhances the psychic sensitivity. We don't need that one yet. The death rest accelerator. This device connects with a death resting person and makes death rest complete quicker. It enhances the effect of the death rest casket using finer blood analysis and more powerful chemicals. How much does that affect it? 120%, so it's actually quite good. Knocks off a fifth of their death rest time. So from that would almost be a day. Just ever so slightly shy of 3 days. Over 3 days instead of 4 days. And then there's the pollution pump. What? Oh, okay, I see. Does this tell me how much it affects it? No. I think the death rest accelerator is what I'll go for. But we'll see. Did I need more steel though? Been a while since I've needed that. Also probably time for the components as well. There's a lot going on right now. I'm kind of waiting to deal with this, and I want to be prepared to deal with it at any moment. But the reality of this situation is that, realistically, I don't need it. It's weird. Mechanoid slag and steel slag, please. Also, we definitely need a lot more wood to cut, so... Oh yeah, no, it's going to be rough to fit everyone onto a single ship, yeah. I think what we're going to have to do is honestly just... I'm kind of feeling like a single ship, but not forever. Like, it's not going to be a living ship the way we have up to now had. It's going to just be a case that we get to our destination and then set up a new base. Like, the living quarters and stuff, that'll be at... the base, always. Is that a biocoded shotgun? No, it's not good. But is that what I want to give you? Or should I give you a... Hellcat rifle does less damage, but a much better range. What kind of shooter are you again? You're quite good. I kind of feel that I want that. You to have a good long-range weapon then. Hellcat rifle it is. Also, have we made one of those maces yet? Yes, okay. Honestly, they're not much shy. Ooh. This has better armor penetration. That is genuinely kind of crazy. And I suppose you will get the Thrumbahorn for now, then. I think. Okay. Right, I think you're already in your favorite colors. Let's have a look. Wearing favorite color. Wearing favorite color. Favorite color. Favorite color. Oh. Oh, do they need to be wearing either their favorite color or the Ivy Religion color all in one go? That might be the case. It might be a case that it's either or. It can't be both. I was really hoping that it was like combined. But sadly, that does not look to be the case. Also, our hemogen is going down, not up, which is a problem. Okay, you know what? I think we can start. Yeah, You're not a people's. We're gonna give you meat. We're gonna give you meals. Don't ask for a table. That's a bridge too far. Happy blood tastes better than sad blood. Having more than 60% of this apparel in the color or his favorite color will make him slightly happy. Yeah, it has to be one or the other. That's a shame. That is a shame, actually. Taste the dopamine. Taste the rainbow. I'm not gonna... No. Okay. I'm not going to make a drum out of pigskin when we have a literal pigskin colonist. You're naughty for even suggesting it. Oh, they've gone berserk anyway. My organ was harvested. It's gone to a better place. Us, we are the better place. This one's going to be for Satria. Who is... Go beat them down, hopefully. Oof, you're getting messed up. You're getting really messed up. I need someone to back you up. Tag. Go equip. Now go in, hopefully take some downtime. Just try not to really mess them up, okay? You destroyed their right thumb. Have they been a naughty boy? You sent the guy with no hands and a tentacle to punch a prisoner. No, I didn't. I sent him to subdue him with his tentacle lash. Hey, oh, Pizza Pete. I was recently rewatching the first thing I watched Aavak play, which was Banished and Harlech. That was a long time ago. Alright, you... It's going to be a lot harder for you to break down doors without a hand. Besides, how best to honor those who have gone before than to let them join in on the dance parties as the drums? Damn it, Leafy. They send you a strong warning. Okay. It will hopefully be Kakatuchi who does this. The Landra isn't actually that bad, though. Not as good as Kakatuchi, but you know what? They're pretty good. Good enough. Oh no, we're still just tending your wounds. Fair enough. Oh no, here comes Kakatuchi. I think they're going to be the one to, yeah, they're grabbing wood. Okay. An installed wooden hand. Better than a stump, but not by much. Now, what I very much want you to understand is that if you keep using those hands that we have taken full use of away from you for naughty things, we're going to take the whole hand away from you. Right now, we've just taken away the dexterity part of the hand. But don't think that that is the limit of our powers. Now just behave, be a good prisoner, and you will be taken care of. Sort of. Biofuel refueling is the next thing we need. This one gets signed to Silas. There we go. Oh, Lord. What a day. What I wouldn't give for some thrumbos on the map that I could use Animal War Call on and then attack the mech hive.